Greetings, everyone. Blessings, universe, and people of Earth. I had to say that. Thank you for new viewers, old viewers, and future viewers. Thank you for joining us. One thing before we get started. I'm going to be doing a different format as for these type of videos. I'm testing things out, not yet. So doing this one live. I might have others. What my plan is, what's coming is I'll be doing channel messages, but they're going to be long, maybe, but they won't be live. I'll record them and then I'll post them. So let's see how things go. I'm testing it out right now. I was going to do more of a documentary type of setup, but it's like, first off, you have to get images, and that's copyright stuff. And I don't have a studio, and it's very naturey here, so, which is fine, but not good for my documentary type setup. So that's in the future. I'm going to try something else. So anyway, that's to give you an idea. One other thing is that some people are getting kicked out of the webinars when people are joining and leaving, it seems. I sent a message to Google. We'll see how that goes. So who knows? They sent me a message back, but then who knows? Fix your stuff. So anyway, blessings all. This is a message from the shark people. It's going to be a short message. I'm not sure if many are very, like during the webinars, I don't know if many will really be wanting a shark being to come through. So the first earlier ones are different, but this is so anyway. So I think this is a little bit better actually because they get their message out and they can go back and do their thing, whatever it might be. So they've been connecting to me recently. So much love to everyone. Blessings and thank you. Greetings to you. Greetings to your societies. Your Earth people use names, don't they? The name Melman you can use to connect to my energies. I am a shark being, a humanoid being that has much shark DNA. Realize that we have much pain in your history, in our history, which is your history. Realize that we were not of a shark species. We were of the oceans. There's many species that were interfering with us, wishing to own us, take over our species. So we had to modify our appearance to defend ourselves. As you see many species that have many teeth, we had no choice to go into this form. We do not have this any longer. We do have many shark beings that still have the facial features of a shark and a body of a human. I am not one of them. But we had no, in our past, just like your crab people, they had no choice but to arm themselves. And we are of the ocean, same as your crab. And we had another take of it. The reptilians were of aggressive, but even some Sirians were aggressive in our energies and who we were. So we had no choice but to change our form. Our sound abilities, yes, is immense. Our technologies with ships, with flight, is very known throughout the universe, but not known on your world. How we design technology is unknown to other beings. Our skill is still well known throughout your universe of our originality to other species. We are designers of many ships that glide unknown to other beings. Yes, you can call us a ship manufacturer if you wish, a spaceship. We do not look at it like that. But we do have many technologies that are unknown to your society at this time, of course. We are very much a light being at this time, where you have glass, where you can, it's not glass, but it is of our computer walls, but it's more biological than it is of your human society. We are constructors also of cities, as many species are. We just have a unique way of going about it. And we are seen as vicious on your world, but understand, on your world, we were added to your oceans to be protectors also of your oceans, of other species of your oceans. Not just to be the tough guy in the neighborhood, but to defend off, to be protectors of other fish. Also to consume them, but also to protect them. To protect the wildlife. That you cannot mess around with your oceans. Because realize if we weren't around, your people would be gobbling up all your fish, which they are. They found ways around it, but still, they still have to be aware of our presence. So we have many reasons for being in your oceans. And yes, there are many of great size that have not been seen by your people yet. It will not be anytime soon. There's no reason for it. Much of our history is hidden. Many of your governments know, they speak to us. They know who we are. As for alien and for being. We do have many confrontations with your reptilians, but also your amphibians, we have confrontations with them. At least in the past. But still now, we still have our moments. And some of your councils do not always mention certain species that are disruptive. And also loving. Your society is not fully ready for our energies. Can you imagine a shark being appearing on your planet? You're already terrified of each other as it is. If we appear, there would be chaos. For good reason. Oh yes, your Sharknado films, yes, those are humorous. Too much negativity, but it's too much violence for our taste. Speaking from a shark being, that is too much violence for us. We are not violent. We are peaceful as much as we can be, but when we have to defend ourselves, we will. There is much about your universe that has not been spoken of for good reason. But much of it will be unfolded to you shortly. Our energies is one, and others to know more about your animal people that has been kept from you. For good reason, humanity is not fully ready for your animal people. You understand, even the shark, this is where your belief systems are out of whack. It is best to remove them altogether to fully connect, but you can connect whatever you wish to. But realize our energy is on your planet. We watch out. We care for many species, and one is your dinosaur. Yes, The other is your giraffe species, and many that are similar to that. Yes, we are ocean animals, but we are now, as alien, as humans, we can go anywhere with our energies. Even with a shark-faced being can go anywhere. But our skin is similar. It is more, it is thinner than your shark skin, but it is still wet, you can say, slightly. Our faces are, as you would see, a underwater being with eyes and facial features of one being of a humanoid that has gills that swims under your seas. So we do not look fully. We do look human, but we still look alien to your people. Some of it is in your fiction. So we do have ears that are ingrown into our heads, but we have gills on our faces. But our energies here is to assist you with education of your oceans, the vortexes that live within your oceans, the peacefulness that can be in your oceans. But if your humanity wishes to be awakened, it is now mostly asleep for good reason, because many do not want to hear the truth. Those connected to your animals, such as your humanitarians of many animals, realize you have incarnations with them, of course. But as for your oceans, it's still a mystery to you. It will be opened up as for the mysteries of your ocean, not now. That will be saved for a later time. Your Atlantis is alive and well under your oceans. As for its history, is alive and well at least. The energies, your aliens are there protecting much of your Atlantis, so it is alive and well under your oceans. Why is it being protected? I believe you have an idea. Will it rise again? Its energy will arise. It's the thought of, yes, part of it is a possibility. When your humanity awakens to the angelic and alien side of your souls. Because realize you are on a planet, you are alien, and you are on a foreign world. Look at your animal species. Look how much you don't know about them. They will all speak to you when you are ready to listen. Many are not ready to listen. And those that are ready to listen, the messages will come. Most are not ready. Most want to connect to your Palladians and your Arcturians, which is fine. But there's so much more that has not been spoken to yet, listened, heard from. These doorways and passages are coming to you all. I speak to you from Sirius, but I also speak to you from other parts of your galaxy. Your Pluto, your Mars. That will give you some idea of where we have been. That is just the cliff notes of our energy, of our time on your planet and planets. But there was one time in your history that you did acknowledge our presence here. Now you see us as just a big fish, or however you want to call us. It does not matter. We don't go by labels. We don't need labels. You do. But that is sufficient for your soul growth, so there's nothing wrong with that. Our connections with your elephants is also a mystery on your earth. Yes, we are connected to many. We may not always communicate with all species, But many do not say they have communicated with us for good reason. We have our own way of doing things. When walking your path is one way to helping you find yourselves here. And this is the greatest mystery of your earth. Who am I? What am I doing here? Those chambers within your soul are being slowly unlocked. And many are not ready for this, so they stay asleep. They know they're not ready, they stay away from it. As you've heard other beings, when those that are skeptical of this, they see it and run away quickly. You see that. They see it and run very fast. Oh, that's phoniness, they run. They do not stay and educate themselves and see another point of view. They have no reason for that. It is because they are shut down spiritually for a good reason. Many are shut down for spirit for this experience of physical. This is a difficult existence. And to fully connect in this physical form is to turn away from spirit. And that is very Arcturian and very Martian. And this Martian energies, you're just going back to your old ways of your Mars existence. You're just doing the same things that they did. At least they were more aware of your aliens. They might have been shut down from spirit. Some were not fully shut down. There were others that were awake. Some were shut down. Some were awake, just as you have on your world. And the ones that are awake will talk to your aliens mostly, but the other ones will tune in. But they're well aware of their alien presences more than you are. Some of the population of Mars was not. They wish not to be a part of it. But at least they were slightly aware of it, but they had better things to do. Which is fine. But your world is still fast asleep for good reason to experience this physicality. But yes, that is true. The cycle is coming to an end of this physicality. All worlds have a cycle. And your cycle has run its course. And now you're heading for spirit, and your alien friends are here. Your spiritual families are there to take the cloak off, you can say, allow you to finally rest, relax with your spiritual energies, and say, I finally feel like I'm at home instead of feeling burdened by this reality. Yes, the shark energies on your planet, yes, you look vicious, but there's much reason behind it. There is much need for a shark energy, not to be a bully, but a protector. To show humanity that you cannot mess with your oceans. You can swim in your oceans, but if you get out of hand, we will put you in your place. And you are not spiritually connected to us as you could be, where you see our point of view. In our point of view, is there some areas where there are shark bites for reasons because there are species of fish around there that need to be protected from human influence. Much love to you all. Yes, you're going through a cycle of awareness that will be much helpful to you, to take you into the next level of awareness. Have an open mind. That will take you far. Leave your ego at home is not needed. You will have some of it. You need it for this earth's experience as a test, but mostly do not need it. It is best you have an open mind, an open heart, so you can just allow yourself to be you and let others be themselves also. Because with ego, you are pouncing on each other slightly. You can't be that. You can't think like that. That is impossible. I know everything. I have a big ego. It is okay. But it does stunt your soul growth when you have much ego around. But everyone has some, but it can be used for more positive than negative. The positive, ego, push you. It's like, I care about myself, I love me, and I just want to Be an open door to all things, and let this experience take me as far as I can go. That is a positive ego. And let others be where they want to be. That is a positive ego. There's nothing wrong with soul expansion. There's nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with no soul expansion. Be yourself. Love yourself. Get to know yourself. You are this movie. You are this show. Some look out. You can look inward and see what's happening. As for the entertainment that was within you, the creativity, the wisdom that has been forgotten. Allow yourself to heal. But take it easy on yourself. Do not stress yourself out too much. Just enjoy being you. That is all that matters. Much love.